Good morning, students. We are about to start a new topic on lake tourism in India. What basically is a lake? A lake is basically an area filled with water localized in a basin that is surrounded by land apart from any river or other outlet that serves to feed or drain the lake. Lakes lie on land and are not part of the ocean, and therefore they are quite different and distinct from lagoons. Lagoons are backwaters where the water rushes from the sea or the ocean into the mainland. Lakes are not of that sort. They are quite different and are also larger and deeper than the ponds, though there are no official or scientific definitions. Lakes can be contrasted with rivers or streams, which are usually free flowing. Lakes are not free flowing. Most lakes are fed and drained by rivers and streams. The largest lake in the world is the Caspian Sea. Many people are amazed to know this fact that though it is known by the name of a sea, the Caspian Sea happens to be the largest lake in the world. Lakes can be both natural as well as man-made. Natural lakes are generally found in the mountainous areas, highlands, reef zones, and in the places where the glaciers are melting because of the rise in temperature. Other lakes are found in river basins all along the course of mature rivers. In some parts of the world, there are many lakes because of chaotic drainage patterns left over from the last ice age. All lakes are temporary over geologic timescales, as they will slowly fill in with sediments or spill out of the basin containing them. Many lakes are artificial and are constructed for industrial or agricultural use, for hydroelectric power generation or domestic water supply, or for aesthetic or recreational purposes, or even for other activities. India has a large number of beautiful lakes and great rivers spread all over the country from Kashmir to Kerala and Rajasthan on the west to Assam in the east. Lakes in India can be divided as man-made as well as natural. Further, natural lake again gets divided as freshwater lake and brackish water lakes. Indira Sagar Reservoir, the big lake, is the biggest reservoir in India, and Sambhar Lake in Rajasthan is India's largest inland salt lake. Most of the lakes in India are freshwater lakes, and prominent among those are the Dal Lake in Kashmir, the Ular Lake in Kashmir, and the Sastham Kota Lake in Kerala. And these are the finest examples of freshwater lakes in the country. These water bodies on the land surface are one of the most beautiful tourist attractions in India. The Cholamu Lake is counted as one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. The Lonar crater, the world's largest and oldest crater in India, is located in the state of Maharashtra in the district of Buldhana. There are so many beautiful lakes which are famous for bird watching, such as Koleru Lake, Pulikat Lake, and Nal Sarovar Lake. Nal Sarovar Lake is in Gujarat, Pulikat Lake and Koleru Lake is in Kerala. The Kanwar Tal or Kabar Tal Lake at Bihar is Asia's largest freshwater lake. Oxbow Lake is a U-shaped body of water. The most popular lakes of India are as follows. In Kashmir, we have got the Ular Lake, which is one of the largest freshwater lakes in Asia, the largest in India, and it is located in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It measures 24 kilometers across and surrounded by towering mountains. The green water of the Ular Lake is an important natural habitat for fish, a rich population of birds and wildlife. The Dachigam Wildlife Sanctuary is located on the bank of the Ular Lake, and it attracts many migratory birds, mainly due to the presence of this freshwater lake. Thousands of people living on its shores and elsewhere in the Kashmir Valley depend on the Ular Lake for fishing to earn their livelihood. The Kashmir Valley has few more beautiful lakes like the Nagin Lake and the most popular Dal Lake, where shooting of many Bollywood movies had taken place in the 60s and 70s and is still continuing even today. Most importantly, This Ular Lake has become some sort of a lifeline for the people of Jammu and Kashmir, especially the Kashmir Valley. Next is the Loktak Lake. Loktak Lake is the largest freshwater lake in northeastern India, located in Manipur. It is also called the only floating lake in the world because the world's only floating national park, the Kaibul Lamjau National Park, which is the last remaining home for the endangered species of the brow antlered deer, commonly called as the Sangai, is basically here. This ancient lake plays an important role in the economy of Manipur. Next we come across the Dal Lake. The Kashmir Valley is blessed with exotic natural beauty of landscape and water bodies. Out of them, one of the best is the Dal Lake. The Dal Lake is one of the most beautiful lakes of India and is the second largest in the Jammu and Kashmir Valley. This is one of the most famous lakes in India and is an icon of the Kashmir tourism industry. Apart from the natural beauty, Dal Lake attractions are the floating gardens, colorful shikaras, and houseboats. The east of Dal Lake was the residence of goddess Ma Durga. The Dal Lake is situated in the beautiful city of Srinagar. Some of the most famous mosques are also located in the Srinagar area very close to the Dal Lake. In Odisha, in the eastern part of the country, we come across the brackish water lake called Chilka and is the largest coastal lake in India. The Chilka Lake is situated in Odisha and is Asia's largest inland saltwater lagoon. Brackish water is water that has got more salt than fresh water. Chilka Lake, popularly known as Chilka, is the queen of natural scenery in a tribal state Odisha, also known as the Swiss lake in the continent. Attraction of Chilka Lake are fishing boats, migratory birds, and an entertaining Baba. The beautiful Chilka Lake is paradise for the migratory birds. Vembanad Lake. Vembanad Lake is India's longest lake and is the largest lake in the beautiful state of Kerala, popularly known as God's own country. The Vembanad Lake is the largest brackish lagoon. Brackish in the sense it's again water tastes salty. The houseboats and snake race are the major attractions on a Vembanad Lake. The snake boat race named Valamkali is held every year in August and serves to be a major attraction which happens on the Vembanad Lake. There are so many lakes in Kerala and one of them is the Sasthamkota Lake, popularly known as the Queen of Lakes, and the largest and biggest freshwater lake in Kerala. The lake also hosts the longest railway bridge of India named as Vembanad Rail Bridge. Finally, I would like to conclude by stating that lake tourism is an integral part of the mainstream India tourism, and lakes all across the country as well as located in different parts of the world attracts a large number of tourists towards it, giving rise to tremendous tourist footfalls at any destination where it is located. Therefore, lakes are an integral part of the tourism industry, and lake tourism therefore happens to be one of the pivotal types of tourism. Thank you.